Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Farida Nahrianur Komariah. You can call me Farida. I am from the first semester of Diploma 3 in Blood Bank Technology, Health Polytechnic of Semarang. And I am looking forward to talking with you today about plasma in blood and DIC, or disseminated intravascular coagulation. Next, which I will discuss is 1. Definition of blast in blood. 2. Related disease of blast. 3. Definition of DIC. And 4. Rigorous DIC. Okay, first I will explain about blast in blood. Immature blood cells, leukemic blasts do not grow and act normally. They proliferate wildly and fail to mature. Immature white blood cells are myoblasts, promyelocytes, lymphoblasts, and monoblasts. Myoblasts will form promyelocytes and will mature into neutrophil, eosinophil, and basophil. Lymphoblasts will mature into lymphocytes. Monoblasts will mature into monocytes. Next, related disease of blast. Leukemia. All blood cells in the body are made at the spinal cord. The cells that are produced come out in the form of immature cells which will then develop into mature cells. However, in leukemia suffered, blood cells do not experience an immature phase and instead develop abnormally. These abnormal cells then mimic healthy cells in the spinal cord and other organs related to the immune system. Next, MDS. MDS or myelodysplastic syndrome is a condition that affects the white blood cell in the bone marrow. This condition also occurs when the body cell production is not too extensive, called a blastoma. The cell will multiply and repair healthy and mature cells. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next I am explaining about DIC. Disseminated intravascular coagulation is a syndrome characterized by activation of the system coagulation pathway that causes increased platelet activity, coagulation factor, and intravascular fibrin deposition. This situation will produce a microvascular thrombus which can end in tissue ischemia and multi-organ failure. In addition, DIC can also cause serious bleeding manifestation due to decreased platelet count and coagulation factor due to system overconsumption. Is DIC dangerous? DIC can occur as an acute and life-threatening process, as well as a chronic and subclinical process. This debility time and the underlying cause acute DIC occur when the blood is exposed to large amount of tissue factor for a short time, so that the compensatory hemostasis mechanism is unable to resolve to ongoing hypercoagulant status. Cause of acute DIC include sepsis and major trauma. Chronic DIC occurs due to exposure to small tissue factor that over a long period of time so that the body can still partially compensate by increasing coagulation factor, platelets, antithrombin, and antiplasmin. Causes of chronic DIC include Raynaud disease and malignancies such as leukemia. That's all I have time for. I hope the presentation can be beneficial all of us. Thank you very much and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.